The Corona Unified School District is dedicated to school safety. The superintendent, the Board of Education, every teacher, security attendant, custodian is very much involved in keeping our schools safe and inviting. In addition to the great work going on each day, we visit school sites to conduct random searches for unsafe items. The district contracts with Interquest Detection Canines to search for drugs, alcohol, or any other items that would jeopardize a safe learning environment. We work together to create schools that are safe. We are building a future for our students and our community. Thank you for being with us today. I'd like to introduce Christine Schultz and her partner, Quinn.
Hello.
Christine, would you tell us a little bit about your program with Interquest?
Sure. Interquest is a very special program designed to help keep schools safe. We provide this service all over the United States and also right here in Corona. We have 5 dogs that come and visit here at your school campuses, and these dogs are here really only for one reason, and that is to provide a safe environment for all the students here at Corona Norco Unified School District.
Christine, if you would, please share what you do once you do arrive on campus.
When we get to the campuses here, normally there's a specific administrator that's assigned to us, and they will randomly select an area on the campus that we're going to go visit, and we can visit anywhere. We can go in the locker rooms, we can go out in the parking lot, we can go in the bathrooms, we'll come into your classrooms as well. The way that works is the dog handler, the administrator come into the classroom, and then all the students just step outside with the teacher. It takes maybe 3 or 4 minutes depending upon how many students are in that classroom, and all the dog's doing while he's in there is sniffing the air around everything in there. He's not looking in your stuff, we're not touching your possessions. All the dogs are doing is sniffing the air around everything in there. And then what happens if he smells something he's trained to recognize, one of those 4 items he's trained on, illegal drugs, drinking alcohol, gunpowder, medication, he just sits down next to that item. So he's not biting your backpack, he's not eating your backpack, he's not carrying your backpack, barking or slobbering on your backpack. He just sniffs it and then silently sits down right next to it, and that tells me he smells one of those things that he's trained to find. At that point, we would like to talk to you about why the dog was interested in something that belongs to you. It doesn't mean at that moment that you're in trouble for anything or that we even believe you have something inappropriate. All it means is that the dog smelled something he's trained and certified as reliable on, and for the safety of everyone, we need to look and make sure everything's okay. So we'll ask you to join us out of the classroom, and we'll go down to the office and we'll talk about why the dog was interested in your item.
Christine, let's take Quinn, let's go do a search.
Okay, let's go.
Good morning. Your classroom was randomly selected for a search. If you would, please follow your teacher out in the hallway while we conduct our check.
So I'm getting Quinn ready to go to work here. I'm putting his harness on, and that says that he's ready to go play his game of hide and go seek now. It's just a physical symbol to him that we're ready to go to work now. Then I just use my magic wand that's attached to me, and I tell him, Quinn, check here. And then he's going to sniff all the things I ask him to sniff for me. So that's what Quinn looks like when he, what we call alerts or shows an interest in something. So he just sits down and looks at me, and that's telling me that the last thing he placed his nose on, he smells one of the things that he's trained to find. Now he's waiting for something here, it's his reward. Now under normal circumstances, we wouldn't do this in a classroom, but because we're trying to show you what happens when the dog comes and visits, and I want you to know why the dog sat down by this, I'm going to show you what's in here, and this is my backpack that I use for assemblies. There's just a little bottle of Jack Daniels in there. So that's an adult alcoholic beverage, caps on, but still plenty of odor for Quinn to be able to recognize.
If the dog detects something of interest, a school administrator will assist with the student and conduct a safety check. Just because the dog has shown an interest, it does not mean that the student is in possession of an unsafe object. If an unsafe item is discovered, the administrator will apply the usual school consequences and the police department will be notified. If no unsafe item is found, the trainer will try to determine what has caused the alert and offer a device to avoid another false alert. In closing, I want to thank you for your cooperation in watching our Safe Schools program. If we all work together, we can create a safe learning environment for our students and staff of the Corona School District. Thank you very much.